Today we're diving deep into a coin that most people would never give a second glance, a small silver-colored piece that once passed quietly through millions of hands. Yet under the right circumstances, with the right combination of errors, mistakes, and mint mark mysteries, this coin has been whispered about as being worth an astonishing $511.5 million. This is the story of the Liberty One dime dated 1980 with the D mint mark from the United States, a coin whose potential value goes far beyond its modest face value and into the realm of numismatic legend. At first glance, the 1980 D Liberty dime looks completely ordinary. It is small, thin, and lightweight, with a face value of just 10 cents. Millions of Americans spent these coins without ever imagining that one of them could someday be discussed in the same breath as priceless works of art or rare historical artifacts. Yet coin collecting has always been full of surprises, and history has shown again and again that the smallest details can make the biggest difference. Tiny errors, subtle minting mistakes, unusual die varieties, and rare mint mark anomalies can transform a common coin into something extraordinary. The 1980 D dime is a perfect example of how this transformation can happen. To understand why this particular dime has captured so much attention, we need to step back and look at the era in which it was produced. The year 1980 was a time of change in the United States. Inflation was high, the economy was under pressure, and the U.S. Mint was producing enormous quantities of coins to meet the demands of daily commerce. Speed and efficiency were critical, and when mints are operating at such high volumes, mistakes can and do happen. The Denver Mint, identified by the D mint mark, was one of the busiest facilities, striking millions upon millions of dimes that year. In such an environment, the conditions were ripe for errors to slip through unnoticed. The Liberty dime design, featuring the familiar profile of Liberty on the obverse and the torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the reverse, had already become an icon of American coinage. Most people knew this design simply as the Roosevelt dime, but the symbolism of liberty remained at its heart. By 1980, this design had been in use for decades, and while the basic appearance was well known, subtle variations in striking quality, die condition, and minting pressure could create coins that were dramatically different from the norm. These differences are where the story of extreme value begins. One of the most important factors that can elevate a coin's worth is the presence of mint errors. In the case of the 1980 D dime, collectors and researchers have speculated about several types of errors that, if found together on a single coin, could push its value into unimaginable territory. These include off-center strikes, double strikes, broad strikes, and even wrong planchet errors. An off-center strike occurs when the coin blank is not properly aligned with the dies, resulting in a design that is shifted to